What's up, everyone? On to the second quarter here of this Browns-Patriots game from 1980, cardiac kid season for the Browns. I was looking around this morning and I found this game on YouTube. I found it's about a 2.5 hour video and I started watching it. It's really interesting to see how they broadcast games back then, where nothing on the screen, nothing that said the down and distance, nothing that had the clock, the score. Like, unless you were following along play by play, you really have no idea what's going on. It was really interesting. Bob Trumpy did the game. He was doing it with somebody I had never heard of. I don't remember the guy's name who was the play by play guy. Um, a couple things I found out. Vegas Ferguson was a first round pick for New England this year, and Charles White was a first round pick for the Browns. I think one was picked at 25 overall, one was picked at 27 overall. Apparently, Steve Grogan was a really good quarterback, running quarterback. Had no idea that. I really only know him from the late 80s as a not so nimble older quarterback. But yeah, that was about it. They were talking about how Stanley Morgan was considered one of the best, if not the best, wide receiver in the league that year, with Swan and Stallworth, and I forget who the other guy they mentioned was. Yeah, I don't remember who that was, but apparently Stanley Morgan was really, really good. They talked about the lack of Sam Bam Cunningham in the Patriots' backfield, because apparently in 1980, the same agent had 4 guys from the Patriots on his team, and he was holding out all 4 of them for some reason. I thought that was kind of interesting. One of them was Mike Haynes, and I remember Mike Haynes. I don't think any of those 4 guys are even on this team. Oh no, Mike Haynes is on this team. He must have come back, but Sam Cunningham doesn't have a card for this year, so he must have not come back. So I also looked up Chuck Foreman. This is his like 7th or 8th year in the league. He had I would have liked to seen him play for real. He had a season with the Vikings where he had 22 touchdowns, 13 rushing, 9 receiving. I would have loved to have seen that. Holy cow. So I'm going to put the link in the show notes to this game. And again, the Patriots won this game in real life 34-17. So I don't know why you'd want to watch it to the end. But I would say watch some of it. It's pretty interesting. The first drive for the Patriots ended in an interception. Then the Browns, I think, went 3 and out. And then the Patriots took it down and kicked the field goal. And the Browns got the ball back. And I think that's right where I am right now in terms of watching it. So I don't know. Seems like fun. I think I talked about this before. I'm going to look for more and more of these games on YouTube and watch a little bit of them if I can find them before I actually start playing. So, all right. In this game that I'm playing, though, the Patriots took over 1st and 10 on their own 6-yard line. I believe it was a Mike Pruitt fumble is what caused it to happen. Let's see. They're winning 10-7. We got 14 minutes to go in the second quarter. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. So 1st and 10, our standard offense for the Patriots includes 12 rushing plays and 8 passing plays. So 1 through 6 will be inside, 7 to 12 is outside. Rolling a 20-sided die. 13 to 17 is a short pass. 18 to 19 will be medium, and 20 is long. Here we go. And we're going to start off with an inside run for the Patriots. Again, back in their own area there, back at the 6-yard line, but they did keep the Browns from getting any points, which is good. All right, 34 is your defense. 22 is Vegas Ferguson. Both of these running backs, Ferguson and Calhoun, got a lot of run in the small amount of the game that I've watched so far. So I'm not surprised that's what's happening here too. This is going to be Ferguson. 34 is an AD. That's a really good defense to run against. So 15 for Ferguson is a 16. Oh yeah, he's gonna get 17 yards and immediately get them out of the shadow of their own end zone. All right, that's gonna make it 1st and 10 on the 23 for the Patriots. And we've got a 17. That's going to be a short pass. So Grogan is going to take a little 5-step drop here. Oh, good defense. It's a BD defense. He's going to throw it to Carlos Pennywell, one of my favorite names I've ever seen in an APBA card. This sounds like a made-up name, Carlos Pennywell. He is a C. So we're going to make it a CD, I believe, right? Yeah, BD to CD, yep. All right. Steve Grogan to Carlos Pennywell. Oh, no, it's an 11. It is a 32-yard reception. Boy, the Patriots are getting such great rolls here. 32 yards. That is, I think that's Grogan's either third or fourth big play completion in this game. That's going to make it 1st and 10 now. They're going to cross the 50 and get the Browns territory. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line. And we have an, let's see, this is going to be an outside run. This is one of those plays that would normally have been a pass play in a standard offense, but the Patriots ran the ball 60% that year. So this 11 has become an outside run. All right, 61. Oh, we got a little palindrome. 61 and 16. 61 on the defense is a BS. 16, we're going to go back to Vegas Ferguson. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see. BS. All right. 52 for Vegas. That's a 27. And he is going to get pushed back into the backfield for a 3-yard loss. The Browns finally make a defensive play on this drive. They really haven't played much defense this whole game. Except for the pick 6 they got. Really, they haven't played much offense either, apparently. Let's see. 2nd and 13. Let's go short pass heavy here. And it will be a 17. A 17 is a medium pass. I mean, this is what Steve Grogan has excelled at so far. Let's see if he can keep that streak going. All right, we got we got a 66 on your receiver. That is Don Hasselback. He's a C. 14 is going to be a BG. We'll make it a CD, a CS. And we will go Grogan to Hasselback. A 64, that's an 8. And that is going to be good for 8 yards. So even on the rough rolls, Grogan's still making completions. That's going to bring up a very nice 3rd down and 5. A very manageable 3rd and 5 here. We'll go back to standard off. No, we'll go short pass heavy. No, let's go back to standard offense because they run the ball 60% of the time here. So we'll go standard offense. And it's going to be an outside run. Okay, who's it going to be? 35. 53, another palindrome. I get a lot of palindromes on my dice rolls. I like that. 7 is outside run. 53. 53 is Calhoun. 35 on the defense is a CS. All right, Calhoun up the middle, or around the outside, sorry. 46. 24. And he is going to get pushed back for a 2-yard loss. That is going to bring up 4th down. Browns finally make a defensive play, other than the pick 6. And that is going to, let's see, 442. We got a 59-yard field goal. That is definitely not doable. Let's make sure. He's got a bunch of 5s and a bunch of 9s. 42. So, yeah, it's not good. None of those are good. In fact, the only thing that would be good for him is a 1 or a 17. And then you'd have to get into some rare play or something for him to make it. He doesn't have a 1 or a 17 on his card. So we'll go ahead and punt. Bring out Mike Hubach. 33. This is going to pin the Browns deep. 4. Yeah, this is going to roll out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Great punt. 38 yards. Let's go back. And it goes out of bounds. Browns will take over now. 1st and 10 on their own 4. They're starting way back in their own territory. We're going to start with a short yardage run here. Try to clear up a few yards. I don't like looking at that end zone. And it's going to be a 2. It's going to be an inside run. So both teams are playing the run here. So we're going to move it 1 slot toward the G on defense for the Patriots. So 13 is going to be Mike Pruitt. 56 against the run is going to be, which one is it? I don't remember now. Let's see, 42, 38. So the run would be -3 cards. So 56 is an AS. We'll make it an AG. We'll go Pruitt up the middle. 64 for Mike. 18. He's going to get 3 yards on the play. Get him out to the 7. And let's go ahead and go back to a standard offense now. For the Browns, they pass the ball 55% of the time. So we got 1 extra pass play on the dice. That's number 10. So 1 through 5 is inside. 6 through 9 will be outside. 10 to 17 is a short pass. 18, 19 is medium, and 20 is long. We have a 15, so we have a short pass. Oh, look at those ones. That's a Yahtzee, I believe. So we got an 11 and an 11. That's also a palindrome. Let's see. The defense is ready for this short pass. They're in a BD formation. No, wait. They're in a BD formation. The Browns are throwing to should be Dave Logan. He's an A. So we'll move it to AD. And we'll go sight to Logan. If I roll an 11 here, I'm going to go play the lottery. No. 36. It's a 13. Oh, no. And we have a fumble. We have the 3rd fumble of the game for the Browns. That is terrible. F38, right? Where'd it go? Wait, was it F38? I think it was. Yeah, F38. That's weird because all the... Oh, no, those are... Okay, so F38 is our fumble. See what happens here. F38, we have a 12. And that is going to be a 2-yard gain. That is going to be a pass complete to Dave Logan, who's going to fumble. It's 3. That's terrible. Let's see. Complete, fumbled, and it's going to be recovered by D2. I know I've called D2's name before. That's Ray Hamilton. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that is going to be D2. Let's see. Continue, and then I'm sorry, my train of thought got taken away for a minute. I was thinking of the play Hamilton. I was trying to make a joke there and couldn't come up with anything. So that is going to be Hamilton. And is he going to catch the ball? You know what's worse is they've fumbled 3 times and they've lost all 3 of those fumbles. Like, I can't even get the ball to bounce their way. So give me Hamilton again. There he is. And he has a fumble recovery 0. So he's going to fall on the ball right there. And that is going to give the Patriots really, really good field position to start the drive. In fact, they're going to start 1st and goal on the 9. Already up 10-7. They're going to stick with a standard offense here. And that is a 15. A 15 is going to be a short pass. All right. $41, 65. So 65 is Chuck Foreman. I've heard of that guy. There he is. Chuck Foreman, and he is a fullback. So, what? Oh, this is a short pass. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's a short pass. We're back to Carlos Pennywell. Okay. He's a C. 41 is an AS. We'll make this a BS. Try to make Carlos Pennywell the hero this game. 23 for Grogan. That's a 27. And Grogan is going to take off and run again. I think it's the 3rd time Grogan's doing this. What is our defense? Our defense is an AS. All right, so Grogan on the outside run. 56 is a 26. And he is going to get 0 yards. And I think I decided yesterday I was going to make 0 yards on a pass play where the quarterback scrambles. I'm going to make it a sack. The 21 for the sack. That is going to be 21. That is going to be Robert L. Jackson. Robert L. Jackson. Robert Lee Jackson. Geez, I wonder if his parents are fans of the Confederates in the Civil War. You got Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson. A lot of Lees. Holy cow. All right, so that's going to be a 0-yard sack. Grogan, sack 0 by Robert Lee Jackson. There he is. All right. 30 seconds. That's going to bring up second goal now on the 9. And we're going to we'll go short pass heavy here. 8 is going to be a short pass. $41 is Harold Jackson. He's a B on a short pass. And 12 is a CG. What a terrible defense. We're going to make this CS because I went short pass heavy. All right, Grogan to Jackson. 56 for Grogan. That's a 19. And that's going to be incomplete. And that's going to bring up third down and 9. Third down and goal at the 9. We're going to go short. I'm not even going to roll. We're just going to go short pass here. Because any pass at the 9-yard line is a short pass. We'll just go short pass. 54 is Chuck Foreman. He's a C. I'll tell you what. I saw his stats earlier when I was looking him up. The way he catches passes, I'm surprised he's a C. But I did look at his stats. This was his last year. I looked at his stats for this year. He didn't play much, and he really did not have any kind of a good season, especially with these two running backs here. So he's a C. 56 is an AS. We'll make it a BD. All right, so Grogan to Chuck Foreman. 31, that's going to be complete. It's only going to be for 2 yards, and Foreman's going to get pushed out of bounds. That's going to make it fourth down and goal at the 7, and we're going to bring out John Smith. He loves it when a plan comes together. And he's going to kick a field goal. Oh, we got a 14. We got a penalty flag down. I think the second one so far. 14 is a 31. Oh, could be a rare play, actually. 31. Oh, we have an RP12. We have a rare play on a field goal. I don't know if I've ever had one of those. So we have an RP12. 6. Kick blocked. Recovered by D2. 13 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Flag on play before the change of possession. Penalty. So we have a block kick recovered by the defense. 13 yards at the 20-yard line. But there's a penalty on the play before the kick, or before the change of possession. So let's see what the TM is. 34. And it is holding on the offense, and that penalty will be declined. And that field goal will be kicked, and that will be blocked. So let's see. Blocked. It's going to be, let's see, 13 yards back. So minus 13. Blocked. Cleveland Browns recover. John Smith. Measured from the line of scrimmage. Yep. And then we'll go boom. And then now, who recovered it? Does it say fall on? No, it says recovered. So we're going to have we might have a return. It's D2. Boy, D2 is getting some work today for both teams. That is the nose tackle, Henry Bradley, breaking through there, probably jumping over the center illegally. No, he got through the A gap. That's illegal. We saw Myles Garrett do it a couple weeks ago. 15 on the return is a 21. Oh, no, he's a fumble recovery. Well, it's a block kick, though. Let's see what it is. 15 is a 21. Yeah, it's 0 either way. Yeah, so it's 0 either way. And who was that? Who did I just look at? Henry Bradley. There he is. And that is going to give the Browns new life. 1st and 10 on their own 20 after some back and forth on some turnovers. I think that's the third straight play that ends in a turnover, or I guess a turnover on downs. Third straight drive, so that's fun. 9:15 to go. Browns first and 10 now on the 20. We're going to go standard offense. And we get an inside run. $24 will be Mike Pruitt. 34 is AD. All right, so Pruitt up the middle. 64, that's an 18. And he's going to run for 4 yards before getting tackled. I think he's the only one that's run the ball. Well, maybe not. I think either Cleo Miller or Charles White had a carry earlier. All right, second down and 6. And we've got a 5. We've got another inside run. Gonna run the same play here. 63. No, we're not. 26. 26 is a BS. And 63 is Greg Pruitt. Speaking of Greg Pruitt, there he is. So Pruitt on the inside run. Oh, 12. 26. He's going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage for no gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 now on the 24. We're going to go short pass heavy. And it's going to be a short pass. All right, 21, 44. So the defense is ready for it. AD. 21 is Ozzie Newsome. He's an A. So we're going to go Sipe to Newsome. A 46 is a 16. And that is going to be incomplete. Sipe now, 6 of 11 for 58 yards. Not exactly the start you're looking for here. And that's going to bring out the punter, Johnny Evans, to boot it away. So 31, and that's going to be a 6, right? Yeah. And it's going to go 40 yards. I believe they said he averaged 41 yards that year. Or the previous year, he averaged 41 yards. There's a 40-yard punt. It's going to be taken by the primary punt returner. That's Roland James, who I believe is also a rookie this year. I think he was drafted this year by the Patriots. All right, so Roland James, 14. Oh, we're going to have something here. Oh, it's a 34. Uh-oh. A 34 is not good. A 34 is an F3, so he's going to put the ball on the ground now. Wow, this game's gotten really ugly. F3. Let's see what happens to Roland James. 26. And it says 0. Oh, it's a muff. So M stands for muff. So it's 0-06 with a muff. So who is on offense on a punt return? Isn't it the receiving team, right? It should say there it is. Offense kicks. Oh, defense receives. Okay, so this is going to be recovered by the Browns. Wow. So 0-06. I've had to consult way too many other things during this because it's just gotten so ugly. So on the punt coverage, punt return, who is the offensive unit? It is 06 is just a starting tackle. Okay. So that's going to be Doug Deacon as our 06. So he's going to recover. I feel like I need more excitement here as a Browns fan, but there's just so much going on. I'm just trying to keep up. He has a fumble recovery 0, so he's going to fall on it right there. And that's going to give the Browns now the ball. I mean, they basically just got the Patriots got the ball in really good field position after a turnover. So let's see. We're going to go, let's see. I got to put all this in now. That was the rookie. Roland James fumbles. The Browns recover. For whatever reason, Doug Deacon was hurrying down there. Good man there. And he just falls on it. for no yards. And the Browns now take over 1st and 10 on the Patriots 36. Okay. Wow. I'm tired from all this. We're going to start with an inside run. All right. 21 is going to be Mike Pruitt. 46. That's an AS. So we're going with Mike Pruitt up the middle. 33 for Pruitt. Is that in the K column? Oh, yeah, it is. So we've got a K column here for Mike Pruitt. I think he hit this yesterday and ended up with a 15. There's your 33 for Mike Pruitt. There's your K column. That's good. So here we go. Let's roll it. A 33 again. That's a 2. And that is a 36-yard touchdown run for Mike Pruitt on a game that has just gotten completely crazy. Every play is one heck of an unexpected result. That's going to put the Browns up 13-10. We'll bring out Don Cockcroft, who, according to the guys I watched on YouTube this morning, according to them, he's been around for a long time. So this game was in 1980. He was born in 40, so he's 35 during this game. 41 on the extra point is a 27. And a 27 is good. And that is going to make the score 14-10 Cleveland. Exactly the halfway point of the second quarter. 7.5 to go. All right. I need to rest for a second. Holy cow. Let's kick off. 34. Uh-oh. Got an ugly kickoff. It can't be easy, folks. 34 is a 35. And 35 is a 54-yard kick taken by the OB, but we have a penalty. Let's roll the penalty first. This is most likely going to be kick out of bounds. 16, 18. Oh, no, it's going to be offside on the defense. Who's the defense on a kickoff? That is going to be the kicking team. I'm pretty sure that's going to be declined because it was such a short kickoff. Let's see what happens here. That was a 54-yard kickoff. That's going to take us to the 89, the 11-yard line. So let's do the return. Oh, 22 for the return. That's our OB. That's Preston Brown. 22 is a 10. And he's going to get 21 yards on the return. They're definitely going to take all this. That puts him, I believe, at the 32. Great starting position. Wait, before I was going to tell a story, but let me get all this in here or I'm going to get really confused. 54. There's no penalty. Taken by Preston Brown. The very first kickoff of the game was Cleveland to New England in real life. And I believe it might have been Roland James, actually. I can't remember if it was Roland James or Preston Brown, but one of them was 6 yards deep in the end zone. And they decided to run it out, and they got tackled around the 7-yard line. Just a really bad decision. But here, complete opposite. Takes it at the 11, runs it to the 32, and that's going to give the Patriots great starting position. Now down 14-10. 1st and 10 for them. Let's keep it going. We got a 6. That's going to be an inside run. $36. Ooh, who's 36? 36 is Calhoun. 21 on the defense. That's a BS. So we got Calhoun up the middle. Oh, an 11 for Calhoun. Holy cow, it's a 15. He's going to get 18 yards on the run. And there's no such thing as a small play anymore. Every play is big here. Calhoun, 18 yards. To make it 1st and 10 now for the Patriots, right at midfield, right at the 50-yard line. And that puts the Patriots over 200 yards for the game. We're going to stick with an inside run. 24. 13. 13 is going to be Vegas Ferguson. 24 is a BS. Basically the same play with Vegas Ferguson now. Instead of Calhoun. 31 this time. 17. That's going to be good for 4 yards. And it's going to be 2nd down and 6. Let's go short pass heavy here. 12. 12 will be a short pass. I think, like I said yesterday, I'm trying to keep the percentages pretty close. I mean, the Browns 11-8 is around 55 to 55-45 in terms of percentages of passes versus runs. 17 versus 12 is pretty close to 60-40. I'm just trying to keep those around that area. Unless if it's like 3rd and 17, I'm not going to run the ball just to keep that percentage the same. So it's kind of like I said yesterday. It's kind of like a situational to where we are in the game here. So in this case, short pass. 12. That was a 35. And 35. Where are you at? There you are. 35 is going to be Don Calhoun. He's I'm sorry, 35 on the run. Yeah, we have a short pass. That's going to be Don Calhoun. He's a B on short passes. It's going to be Calhoun. He's a B on short passes. 12 is a CG. And yeah. All right, so we're going to go Grogan to Calhoun. 14. Oh, man, it's a 31. And we have another rare play. We have an RP7. We have an RP7. RP7 is the least rare of all the rare plays. If I roll a 7, it's going to be something that I've seen 1,000 times. But here we go. We have a 9. Oh, I saw this before. I didn't know how to put this in Pro Football Helper. Passes blocked. Rebounds to the quarterback. Huth is thrown for an 11-yard loss. So that's going to be Steve Grogan passing to himself. And I didn't see this before, so I'll go minus 11. And then if you click right down here, quarterback pass or catches own pass. I didn't see that before. So that's going to make it 3rd down and 17 now for the Patriots. Trying to rebound after giving up that touchdown. We're going to go medium pass heavy here. And it is going to be a short pass. Oh, and they are going to throw to, is that going to be Stanley Morgan? Yes, it is. And the Browns are going to be in an AS. We're going to make it an AD defense. So Grogan to Morgan. It's a 61. That's a 15. And that'll be complete, but for just 1 yard. And we're going to bring out the punter. All right. 4th and 16. Let's bring out Mike Hubach again. 41. That's a 23. Oh, these numbers are so bad. 23 is a 32-yard punt taken by the up man, taken by the TB. So it's 32. It's going to be taken by who? Keith Wright. Keith Wright's actually a TATB, so he runs a lot of punts back. 51. 51 is a 13. And on a kick return, it's a touchdown. But on a punt return, it's only 4 yards. So Keith Wright for 4. The Browns are going to take over now. Pretty good. I guess not. It's not great field position. They're throwing 28-yard line. Not terrible. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. And they're going to start off the short pass. Ryan Sipe, 6 of 11, 58 yards. Grogan, on the other hand, 10 of 14 for 139. So they're both playing. I mean, Sipe could be playing a little better, but Grogan's playing well. 63 on the defense is a BG. 31 is Mike Pruitt. He's an A on short passes. So BG, we're going to make it an A. Is that really an AG? Wow, okay. Yep. So it's an AG. So Siped dumping it off to Mike Pruitt. Oh, 32 is not good. It's a 19. Oh, wow. That's going to be complete, but it's going to be a 2-yard loss. So Sipe to Mike Pruitt. It's going to help the percentage, but hurt the yards per attempt. It's going to make it 2nd down and 12 now on the 26. And we're going to short pass heavy here. And we're going to get a short pass. And we've got a 45 and a 31. 31 is a CS. We'll make it a CD. 54 there. 54 is Calvin Hill. He's a B. So we'll stay right at CD. Oh, the dreaded CD. 66 for Sipe to Calvin Hill. That's a 2. And that's going to be good for 32 yards and a 1st down. Sipe to Calvin Hill. All right, we're down to 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. A wacky second quarter. Only 7 points were scored, but man, the plays that I'm coming up with here are pretty amazing. Sticking standard here. And we're going to go stick with a short pass. 12, that's going to be Dave Logan. He's an A. 25 is an AD. All right, Sipe to Logan. A 12, that's a 20. And that is incomplete. Bring up 2nd down and 10 now. We're going to stay with the standard offense here. That's going to be an inside run. $61. That is going to be Pruitt, Greg Pruitt. 25 against the run is an AG. Whoops. 63 for Pruitt. That's a 13. Oh, man, we're in fumble territory. 13. And it is an F24. So that's going to be the Browns' 4th fumble in the first 2 quarters of this game. And that is really, really bad dice rolling on my part. At least it was the other Pruitt this time. F24. I think it's 4 different players have fumbled now, too. 45. Yeah, it's going to be minus 9 yards, D6. So I don't know if that means the run was for minus. I think in the past I've just made it the run being minus 9, and then he fumbles. And that's what I'll do this time. I'm not really sure how that should work, though. And it's going to be recovered by D6, who I think I've called out for the Patriots also. Is that, yeah, Mike Hawkins. I think he might have recovered a fumble earlier in the game. Next. Then we got Mike Hawkins recovering this one. This is the wackiest second quarter, or wackiest quarter of football I've ever played. Nothing normal is happening. You don't get 2 back-to-back plays. All right, so he can run with this. 25 for Hawkins is a 20. And he's going to get 0 yards. He's just going to fall on it right there. Now the Patriots are going to take over. 3.5 to go in the second quarter. They start their drive in the Browns 49, the Browns side of the 50-yard line here, the 49. And they're going to start with a very nice and easy short pass. We're just going to have nice, easy plays here. Nothing major. All right, 24, 12. 12 is going to be Stanley Morgan. He's an A. 24 is a BS. We'll make it an AS. Very nice, smooth AS. 21 for Grogan is a 17. And that is going to be complete for 4 yards. A nice, easy 4-yard completion. Nothing fancy. That's going to make it 2nd down and 6. What are we at? 3 minutes to go. So the Patriots are going to start watching the clock. They got their timeouts left. We're going to go short pass heavy. We're going to get a short pass. $41, $45. 45 is Harold Jackson. He's a B on short passes. 41 is an AS. We'll leave it right there. Oh, no, we'll make it an AD. All right, Grogan to Jackson. 24. 24 is a 17. And this time the 17 is going to be incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. 2:45 to go. Stick with short pass heavy. And we're going to get a short pass. Oh, the defense is in a 65. That's an AS. 13 is Stanley Morgan. He's an A. We're making an AD now. Basically the same play to Stanley Morgan this time. 21 for Grogan is a 17 again, and that's incomplete again. 3 straight 17s. Grogan to Morgan. Incomplete. And I believe, yeah, we got to bring out the punting team now. We're going to bring out Mike Hubach for the 3rd time in this quarter. 56 for Hubach, trying to pin him deep. And that is a 10. Yes. And it's going to roll out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Not a great punt. It's going to be what? What is that, 28? Yeah, it's going to be a 28-yard punt. Go out of bounds. That's going to be 2:15 to go. The Browns the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 17. And we're going to start with a medium pass heavy play. And we're going to go ahead and run a short pass here. All right, 23, 35. 35 on the defense is a CS. We'll make it a CD. 23 is going to make it a BD, whoever it is. Yeah, it's Ozzie Newsome. He's an A, so we'll make it a BD. All right. Sight to Newsome. In the hurry up. 36 is a 13. Is this another fumble? It is. It's their 5th fumble. What the hell? I don't like this. I don't like when this happens. I don't like when Detroit 1958 throws 7 interceptions. I don't like when the Browns fumble 5 times in the first 2 quarters. It's not even about the Browns. I just don't like it when the game does that. And maybe it's dice rolls. I don't know. Whoops. But I don't like it. F37 is a 12. And they're going to lose. Oh, wait. 20. Oh, this is going to be. So this is going to be a defensive touchdown. It's going to go minus 24. It's going to roll into the end zone. And it's going to be fallen on by the Patriots. D3 this time. D3 is who? Steve Nelson. Well, he's a 5 linebacker. I'm not surprised. So yeah, I figure out how to do this. Let's go errant snap. We're going to go minus 24. It happens on that was a pass play. It goes 24 yards behind line of scrimmage. And it's, oh wait, I can't do that. There it is, right there, 24. And then that means it's going to be Steve Nelson, who's just going to fall on it for a touchdown. And we have our second defensive touchdown of the game now. Boom. And that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning, and now we're going to kick an extra point. 54. We're going to have a penalty on the extra point, too. I'm going to have to get new dice. I'm going to have to get dice, a white die that doesn't have a 4 on it. Okay. 54 on the extra point for John Smith is a 35. And it is good with a penalty. So let's check the TM. 11. Well, that's going to be on the defense. 24. Yeah, it's going to be roughing the kicker. Let's see what the double asterisks mean here. I think that means disregard. Yeah, okay. So that is going to be good. Roughing the kicker, and it's going to be declined. And the extra point's going to be good, and the Patriots are going to go up 17-14 now. just before halftime, and they're going to kick off. 21 for Smith, 41. And it's going to go right to the goal line, 65 yards. It's going to be taken by Dino Hall, who I found out while watching that video earlier that he wore number 89, and he's actually 5'7", 165. It really reminded me of Gerald McNeil when I was watching him earlier, who also wore number 89. So here we go. Oh, God, 14. Are you serious? 14 is a 31. And that is going to be a 25-yard return, but there is a penalty. It's a TK. 34, it's probably going to be holding. Yep, it is. It's going to be holding. So we're going to say 25. I got two dice here that equal 26. The holding occurred 7 yards into the return. All right, so it's going to be a 7-yard return. So let's see. That's going to be Dino Hall. Is that? Yeah, so he's going to get 7 yards. 15. Then we have a penalty. It's going to be half the distance to the goal. The half a yard goes to the offense, so it's going to be a 3-yard holding penalty. And it's going to be on kickoffs, so the down doesn't change. And we have 1st and 10 now for the Browns on their 4-yard line. 1.5 minutes to go. And they're going to take, I'm just going to take 3 knees here. Because, well, he's going to lose a yard each time, but that's okay. Let's go. Quarterbacks, kneel. 30 seconds off the clock. And then we're going to go do it again. You know what? I suppose in this case, the Patriots would use their timeouts. So let's actually run some plays here for the Browns. Let's just go inside. Let's go run heavy. The whole short yardage thing. And that'll be an inside run. I suppose the Patriots might try to get the ball back here, depending on what happens. Only because the Browns are at their 4-yard line. If they were like the 20, then probably not. But at the 4. So we're going to go inside run. And it's going to be Pruitt, Mike Pruitt, who takes the run. Handoff here. 23 on a run is a BD. And 15 is Pruitt. All right, so let's roll for Pruitt. A 65. That's a 24. And he's actually going to get 4 yards on this play. So Pruitt for 4. And I think this is where the Patriots probably call a timeout. Let's do that. I don't know. I think different teams do it different ways here. Some coaches want the ball back. Some coaches don't care. So let's go short yardage again. And it's an 18. So the Browns are going to run play action here. I can only imagine how bad it's going to go. There'll be an interception or a fumble. Something. 12 is going to be Dave Logan. 43 is a B. Oh, 43. Where you at? A BG. We'll make it an AG. All right. So now we got Dave Logan from Brian's site. A 44. So it's going to be good. 5. It's going to be a first down plus 11. So it's going to be a 17-yard pass play from Brian's site to Dave Logan. And now the Browns might call timeout. Let's see where we're at here. We're on the 25-yard line. Yeah, let's have the Browns call timeout because why not? All right, let's go medium pass heavy. Last time we did this, they fumbled it back into the end zone. 14 is going to be a medium pass. All right, so the defense is going to... Oh, we got a couple of 16s, actually. So there's a 16, and then there's a 16. So 16 is going to be Logan again. Is it? Oh, no, it's going to be Ozzie Newsome. He's an A. 16 on the defensive side is going to be an AS. We'll make it an AD. Now we're going to go Sipe to Newsome. A 46. It's a 16. That's going to be incomplete. And I think now we're going to go ahead and take a knee here. So Sipe to Newsome. That's going to take us down to 30 seconds, right? 45 seconds. So we'll take a knee. If they use both their timeouts, why would they in this case? Let's go ahead and take a knee here and get it over with. This is going to be quarterback kneel. 30 seconds. And then the last play here will be the same quarterback kneel. And I already know what the title of this video is going to be. It's going to be something to the effect of, was that fun? Because I'm not sure if that was fun. That was just strange. I mean, 5 fumbles, a block kick. We have a pick 6. We have a fumble in the end zone. We have a blocked field goal. We only have a couple of penalties. It's not really that many. But, man, 17-14. I mean, we're on track for the most part. The game ended 34-17, so we can still get to that. All right. Join me for the third quarter. We'll just see how that goes, because I'm not really sure. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe and all that YouTube stuff that I'm supposed to say.